What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today's Friday. You know what that means. I'm going to be looking at the things that you guys tell me to look at. But first, apparently, yesterday they announced the new Nintendo console. It's called the Nintendo Switch. It's a portable thing you could take it anywhere and ignore your friends as much as you like. I don't fucking... Why? Nintendo is apparently blazing the trail in portable video game consoles. Do you remember how portable the GameCube was? Look, it's got a handle built right into it. How do you get any more portable than this? I bought it so I could play Animal Crossing to see what all the hype was about. The worst game I've ever played. I've been drinking too much coffee today. I'm sorry. I'm yelling about nothing. I'm just mad about progress is all. You know what? I lied. I can't wait to get one so I could go to a basketball court, and instead of playing basketball with my friends, I could just play basketball on this tiny, ridiculous screen that you have to squint to look at. Great. It's fucking wonderful. So as suggested by a couple of you guys, today we're checking out ether.io. It's basically just would you rather. So this first question, would you rather be a regular on a daily soap opera or make one-line cameos in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters each year? I gotta go with the one-line cameos because I don't think that my dramatic acting is good enough to be a regular on a daily soap opera. What? What do you mean she's in the hospital sick and she's dead? Is she dying? She's always in the hospital, for fuck's sakes. It's like you can't get her out of the hospital. She's always dying. Let's go with the cameos. Would you rather have your elbow joints facing the opposite direction or have your knees facing backwards? Funny thing is I spent a lot of time actually thinking about this, what I would rather do. And I think it would be a lot harder to run if my knees were facing backwards, but it would probably freak a bunch of people out if I just bent my knees up like a flamingo. But I'm thinking I would rather go with the elbow joints facing the opposite direction so that I could eat like a praying mantis, you know? This is a bad example, but you bring it up to your mouth like this. Would you rather have holes put through both your hands and both your feet via nails and hammer, or go 40 days in the desert without food? Give me those nails, because at least I could drown my pain in a Big Mac. Would I rather live in a Dr. Seuss world or live in the Star Trek universe? I think the Dr. Seuss world would be entertaining for about 30 minutes before everything got too fucking weird. I think I would probably go insane having to rhyme every fucking sentence I said. So let's go with the Star Trek universe because, you know, Shatner bangs a lot of aliens and I think that might be a fun thing to watch. Would you rather sprout a tail or sprout a horn? Well, where's the horn gonna be sprouted from? That's the real question. Well, a tail is a tail, but a horn could be anywhere on your body. But the tail would be fun to whip people with. You have it sticking out the back of your pants, and like if somebody gets too close to you on the bus, like they're pressed up against your back, you wag the tail and freak them out. Because like the tail's in the back, but the horn could be in the front. I'm gonna go with the tail. I think the tail's a better option. Would you rather be a content failure or an unhappy success? I'm gonna go with unhappy success because when you're unhappy with your success, that makes you work harder, right? You're not just like, oh man, I failed, well, that's that. If you were having open surgery, would you rather feel no pain but be awake to see everything happen, or be asleep during surgery and wake up with pain? I would want to be awake and feel no pain because I think it would be interesting to see my guts. I want to see what's going on in there and just to see how bad it is. You know, I eat a lot of garbage and I want to see how that's faring for the inside of my body. Would you rather eat a pine cone or eat an acorn? Acorn, man. That's so much smaller than a pine cone and much less abrasive to the inside of your body. Would you rather fight 100 third graders at the same time or fight 50 third graders at one time? You know, I once came up with a math equation that kind of solved this whole problem. But I think I could probably take 100 third graders one at a time. I'm much bigger than a third grader. I have a lot more reach. I could probably punch a lot harder. And I think after maybe 70 third graders, I would get tired. But I could probably take the rest of the third graders one at a time. But 50 third graders at one time, I think that would be, or 50 third graders all at the same time, I think they could probably overtake me if they pile up. So I'm going to go with 100 third graders one at a time. It's good to see that I was on the winning team. Would you rather have your life narrated by Morgan Freeman or have your life narrated by James Earl Jones? I think I gotta go with, I would go with James Earl Jones, because who doesn't want Darth Vader telling them how their life is going? This one's a toughie. If you were earning a PhD and you were offered a high-paying job, would you rather continue studying the PhD or take the high-paying job and leave school? I would definitely leave school and take the high-paying job, because I don't see the point of going to school. I would definitely leave school to take the high-paying job, because why would I keep paying money to learn something I'm probably not going to use when I could just have the money? I'm glad that people agree with me. It kind of makes sense. Would you rather only eat Chinese food all the time or only eat Mexican food all the time? I would go with the Mexican food, because I'm a big burrito fan. That's like 80% of what I already eat anyway. Some of these are really, really stupid. Would you rather make out with Golem or hook up with Beetlejuice from the movie? Oh man, that's, I feel like although Beetlejuice is disgusting, I think he might be a gentleman and pay for the cab ride home. He might also even, this is, he's so slimy, but Golem, Golem's got a kind of I mean, they both have pretty gross mouths. I don't know. It's a tough question. Because, like, there's either this or this. Look at that mouth, though. I don't know if that is something I'm interested in. I don't... Like, the guy eats raw fish, and I doubt he brushes those teeth. You know, he's kind of gross, but at least he's a snazzy dresser. I gotta go with Beetlejuice. No, I mean, dress them up however you want. I'm still not interested. The zombie horde has just broken into the farmhouse where you 6 other survivors are hiding. I think they mean you and 6 other survivors are hiding. Would you rather run upstairs and barricade the second floor or sequester yourself in the cellar? I would say running to the second floor is the worst idea, because you've got nowhere to go, but you got nowhere to go in the basement either. Unless they have like one of those cellars that has like the little outside door, because it's like depends on where the door to the cellar is. Is it in the house or is it outside? The second floor is a terrible idea, because you've got nowhere to go once you're up there except for out the window, but you're on the second floor. You risk breaking your ankles jumping out of there. But if you're in the cellar, I mean, you can maybe stay quiet, they won't find you, but there's no escape route unless there's a back door to the cellar. Some old houses have that. I'm gonna say that the old farmhouse has one of those cellar doors that has an outside door as well as an inside door. So I'm gonna go with the cellar. Would you rather eat 20 ice cubes in 90 seconds or forget everything you did in the past year? I don't understand how either of those two things go together, but I think eating 20 ice cubes in 90 seconds might give me a brain freeze, but it'd be better than having amnesia or dementia or whatever it would be that would cause me to forget everything. A bump on the noggin. Would you rather kill 5 innocent children yourself if it ended all of the bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years, or have ongoing wars, terrorism, and fighting in the Middle East? You know what? I would say 5 children. That's a sacrifice that I think we're willing to make. There's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I don't really care if they're willing to make it. If you could only have one, would you rather Facebook or Twitter? I've always thought that Twitter was way better than Facebook. I mean, Facebook is great if you want to see how everybody you went to high school with got pregnant and moved away. I think Twitter's more fun. What do you want from me? Would you rather own a mini horse or a regular horse? I don't want to clean up regular horse poops, so I got to go with the miniature horse, because I got a feeling they make little cute horse poops. You can't ride them, but I mean, I don't think I would want to ride a horse anyway. Would you rather eat 25 toenails or snort a tablespoon of cinnamon? Now that's actually a good one, because there's 25 toenails, so clearly they're not all of mine. So that rules out the question of whose toenails are they. Do I have to do the tablespoon of cinnamon all at once? The tablespoon of cinnamon is so much more appealing than the toenails, no matter how I look at it. Would you rather be a ghost or be a vampire? I mean, vampires can be killed with stakes and garlic and daylight, whereas a ghost could just chill and be a ghost and not die. So, I mean, I think it'd be a lot more fun to haunt people than suck their blood anyway. If you had to have one in your bedroom, would you rather have a complete stranger that cuddles with you or have a nonstop screaming 7-year-old? Oh, man, I don't know, man. I don't want to cuddle a stranger, but I also don't want to deal with a 7-year-old screaming. I gotta go with the stranger. I feel like it'd be a lot easier to sleep. And, with the stranger, because they're a stranger, I don't know them. And if either one of us get a boner, it wouldn't be weird because we wouldn't have to look at each other afterwards, right? It's just like, oh, I don't know you, you don't know me. We're just cuddling for warmth. And because it's probably a little cozy, we'd get to know each other after a while. Then we wouldn't be strangers. It wouldn't be weird. But having 7-year-olds in your bedroom, I'm 26. I don't think that's legal. Would you rather sleep on a pillow with a blood stain or sleep on a really hard, uncomfortable pillow? No question about that. Oh, no. Oh, that's not right. Come on. Really? People would rather take the chance of sleeping on a pillow with a blood stain than just having an uncomfortable sleep? Now, this is one that really speaks to me. Would you rather have stretchable legs or have stretchable arms? Coming from somebody who is, 5'9", not very tall, I gotta say stretchable legs. I would love to be a little taller at will. Although the taller I get, the shorter my arms are gonna seem. I'm just gonna hope that nobody notices. Oh my god. Would you rather chug 2 cups of trash juice or chug 1 gallon of milk 6 months past the expiry date? Oh man. Because the trash juice, it's trash. You don't know what's in there. And it's old and disgusting, I'm sure. But the milk is probably rotten. I mean, if it's refrigerated, it might be okay. I mean, the worst you're probably gonna get is sick to your stomach. Whereas the trash juice, you could get a disease. You could, there could be poop. There could be poop in there. That gives you cholera, hepatitis. There's so many things that could be in the trash. You don't. Give me the milk. I gotta go with the milk because, like, the worst you're gonna get is maybe some food poisoning. You can do with that. That's fine. You're gonna have some diarrhea, some vomiting. That's fine. Trash juice, you're gonna get a disease. You pretty much guaranteed a disease. That is, oh, come on, really? I figured milk would have been, I mean, if it's refrigerated, it's not that bad. It's just chug and chew, chug and chew, chug and chew. It's only a gallon. You're gonna throw it up anyway. You can't drink a gallon of milk. You can't even drink an entire gallon of milk without throwing up. So, I gotta pick a good one for this last one. Swim in a pool of poop or get your head stuck in an elephant's rear end. How long is my head in the elephant's ass for? That's the real question. I mean, maybe it's a kiddie pool of poop and I just gotta, wade in it. But the elephant's head, if I can hold my breath long enough, it shouldn't be a problem. Keep my eyes closed, of course. The poop, the elephant's, I mean, is it a lot of poop? Whose poop is it? There's a lot of variables to this. I gotta go with the pool of poop because at least I can keep my head above poop level. And I can doggy paddle. I don't have to put my face in it. All I need is a good shower after that. I think the elephant's rear end is gonna leave me a little messed up psychologically. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you learned a little bit about me and the way I think about things. We're gonna write this one off as just a great big learning experience. So last Friday's video, I put forth a challenge to you guys to get the video to a certain amount of likes, and I would upload some stand-up comedy that I had done a while ago, and we didn't meet the required amount of likes. I'm still gonna upload it anyway. Who cares? Why set a goal anyway? We're just setting ourselves up for failure. So that's something you can look forward to. It'll be out next week. And if you have something on the internet you want me to try for next Friday's video, leave it in a comment below or do it on my Facebook and Twitter. Links will be in the description. I hope to see you guys. Come out to Saturday Suckfest every Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/mattgformayor. We're playing Soma. It's a horror game. It's pretty spooky. We're going to play a horror game every Saturday, 9 p.m. It's a thing that I'm trying to start. You can come watch before that, and I'm going to be playing a bunch of different games, whatever. But 9 p.m., horror games every Saturday, twitch.tv/mattgformayor. I'm in the Eastern time zone, by the way. If you're wondering what time it is for you, you could look that up on the internet. I have no idea. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow.